Hey everyone, welcome back to Happy Accidents YouTube channel. I'm trying something different today where I'm going to be doing a photo edit and I guess a story time. We have my little one. She hasn't been promoted from Head Start yet. She has one more year because she's still a little too young. Not too young. She was born a couple months too late, I guess. The schools around us, she has to be 5 by September, and she doesn't turn 5 until November. I guess one of the struggles of working from home with a toddler is that toddlers need a lot of attention. And I know some people are like, well, duh, yeah, of course toddlers need a lot of attention. But when you're the only one, or you and your partner are the only ones there to provide the attention all day, every day, it gets very exhausting. And sometimes you just have to like pick your battles, I guess is the way to say it. And today, I guess the little one won because we did give in. I was trying to work from home. I was trying to, get back to work after playing with her for the afternoon, and she threw a really big temper tantrum, but she was seriously concerned. Like, for whatever reason, she felt in her heart that if I stayed in the office and kept working, I was gonna hit my head because of a monster. And once I realized what she was afraid of, it was like, okay, it's not just about, she doesn't want me to work, she wants to be a brat or anything. No, it's just for whatever reason, she felt like I was in danger. As someone who grew up as a child constantly like worrying about everything and having that anxiety, I felt like, you know what, I'll just listen to my toddler and let my toddler feel validated in their feelings. Because honestly, it's not going to hurt anyone. So I lost a couple hours of work. I work for myself. It's not like there's a lot of other people waiting on something. I got the stuff I had to get done today. I got some emails sent out and done. So the people I needed to get back to, I got back to them. That stuff was done. Like this stuff like editing these photos or trying to create content for the YouTube video, all of that's on me. It doesn't affect anyone but me and the other owners of my business, which are my husband and my brother. I'm not trying to bestow any type of parental wisdom on anyone, but toddlers are people too, and they have valid feelings. And just because they're not old enough to know how to fully express those feelings doesn't mean we can ignore them. That's just how I kind of feel about it. It's like, yeah, she's kind of throwing a temper tantrum, but just saying that I'm the adult and you have to do what I say doesn't help her understand any better either. Like when I was little, I used to ask people like why all the time, and it wasn't because I was trying to be defiant or rebellious. It's like, I really want to know your reasoning behind these things. I feel like if my parents took the time to like explain some things to me, I wouldn't have been as annoying, I guess. It's like, I just simply want to know why we're doing something. That's all. I'm not trying to be rebellious or defiant or confrontational. It's like, just answer the question why. That's how my mind works. I just like to know what's going on. Even as a younger kid, I always wanted to know what was going on or why things had to be done a certain way. So that's why I decided to tell this little story of why I let my toddler win a temper tantrum battle, because she was just legit scared about what was going to happen. Does anyone else who else is working from home with toddlers, and do you feel more connected with them, less connected? Do you wish you could just send them back off to Head Start, or do you really enjoy this time with them? I know after having her, I don't want to say I didn't go back to work, because I wasn't going to work to begin with. I was doing a lot of like the small admin stuff for the business, but I definitely took some time off to just chill out with her, and I truly enjoyed those times. And even now when she's a toddler, she's growing up so fast. I like don't know how big she's gonna get, honestly. She's a tall toddler. She's growing up so much. Just within the past couple of weeks, this month, her vocabulary has definitely advanced. It's nice being able to recognize that, you know. It's like, oh, last week this is how she was talking, and now this week she's using this verbiage. Yeah, so toddlers, they're this beautiful smiling little bean 1 second, and then they're screaming bloody murder the next. You never really know what you're gonna get. You know, obviously there's times where she's defiant, she's being mean to the dog or the cat, and we have to get after her. She doesn't get to get away with everything. But then there's also some things where like people are super strict and controlling that I've always found ridiculous. And so sometimes when I let something go, give me like that side eye of like, you're just letting her get away with it. I'm like, it's not offensive to me, so why should I get after her for it? And even like with her wearing makeup, like I wear makeup sometimes, and she really got into wanting to wear makeup. So for her promotional pictures, I let her put on some makeup. You know, sometimes I let her put on makeup, and I know sometimes people have like a really big problem with that. And one thing we started telling her, because like she loves wearing dresses, she likes dressing up and being quote unquote pretty. So I've recently started to tell her that she'll put on a dress and she'll come in and be like, look mommy, am I pretty? And I'd be like, yes Frankie, you are pretty because you are happy with what you are wearing. So I'm just trying to reinforce with her, like, she's pretty because she's happy, not because of the clothes she's wearing. And when she gets older, we can talk more about, you know, pretty and appearance and all that stuff. But, you know, sometimes you need to keep concepts simpler for the age group. Right now, I'm just trying to tell her that being pretty doesn't have to always be with being clothes, right? Like, she's happy with how she looks. And so, yes, of course she's pretty, as long as she's happy with how she looks. Like, you know, like when she gets older, we can dive more into like being pretty even if you aren't happy with how you look, but like, you know, how you are as a character, as a person. When she's older, we can tell her different ways of being pretty. I'm just trying to blur out my husband's butt. I was trying to get a couple of last photos of her, but there's a but there. Yeah, let me know if you have toddlers while you try to work from home. How did that work? Or if you had teenagers, or the ones that are in between. Kids, I guess, is what they are. I play a lot of Sims too. You can like check out the Sims videos that I record. I'm doing a new one soon, a new Let's Play. But like in Sims, they have infant babies that don't do anything. They just sit in their cradle until they age up. And then they have toddlers. And then they have kid, which I guess is like 8 to 9-ish in their size. And then they have teen, which is more like 15, 16-ish in their sizing. And then there's like young adults. So I was just thinking about that when I was like, you know, oh, do you have a toddler, or do you have a teen, or do you have a kid? I was just thinking of that age progression. It's also kind of weird thinking that Frankie won't be a toddler much longer. Like I said, she's 4 years old now. She'll be 5 years old and considered a kid. You know, she'll be a kid. That's kind of crazy to think about. Like, look at this. Is this a kid? No, she's a baby. But I'm definitely seeing her growth. Yeah, she won't be a toddler any longer. Much longer. She'll just be a kid. A child. A sigh was my sadness of my little baby girl no longer being a baby anymore. If you liked these videos, these types of videos where like I just edit some photos, talk about a random topic I'm thinking about, you know, like and comment below. Say you like it, what kind of topic you want to hear me rant about next. So like, share, subscribe, click the bell icon if that's something you like to do. We have a Buy Me a Coffee account where you can donate, or you can go to our website and see what kind of services Happy Accidents provides for the northern Arizona area. But yeah, go net.